Hi, Park Ridge. I'm coming to you with Wednesday encouragement today, and I wanted to read to you from Isaiah chapter 53, one of the greatest passages in all of the Bible. Passage of the suffering servant, who of course we know, reading through a New Testament lens, is Jesus Christ. Here's the word of the Lord. Who has believed what he has heard from us, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? For he grew up before him like a young plant, and like a root out of dry ground. He had no form or majesty that we should look at him, and no beauty that we should desire him. He was despised and rejected by men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And as one from whom men hide their faces, he was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we esteemed him stricken, smitten by God, and afflicted. He was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. Upon him was the chastisement that brought us peace. And with his wounds, we are healed. All we, like sheep, have gone astray. We have turned everyone to his own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. Like a lamb that is led to the slaughter, and like a sheep that before its shearers is silent, so he opened not his mouth. By oppression and judgment he was taken away. And as for his generation, who considered that he was cut off out of the land of the living, stricken for the transgression of my people. They made his grave with the wicked and with the rich man in his death, although he had done no violence. There was no deceit in his mouth. Yet it was the will of the Lord to crush him. He has put him to grief. When his soul makes an offering for guilt, he shall see his offspring. He shall prolong his days. The will of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. Out of the anguish of his soul he shall see and be satisfied. But his knowledge shall the righteous one, my servant, make many to be accounted righteous, and he shall bear their iniquities. Therefore I will divide him a portion with the many, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he poured out his soul to death and was numbered with the transgressors. Yet he bore the sin of many and makes intercession for the transgressors. And so here we see this suffering servant, this Savior of the world, whom we know to be Jesus Christ himself, whom we know to be the Son of God, whom we know to be the sacrificed Savior on the cross. He has made all the difference. All we, like sheep, have gone astray. We have turned everyone to his own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity, the sin, the brokenness, the rebellion of us all has been laid on his shoulder. So we thank the Lord for his gracious mercy, in that while we were yet sinners, he died for us. In this series of messages, Who's Your One? Keep those important ideas in the forefront of your mind. We have been given, those of us who know Christ, have been given a grace that is greater than all our sin. And we have been given the opportunity to share that hope, to share that love, to share that mercy with those who would come to know him as Lord and as Savior. Consider who your one is, pray for your one, and look for those opportunities to share the hope of Christ. God bless you, Park Ridge. Hope to see you soon.